Happy Friday, lovely to see you all. Hope you're well. We've had a busy week in school this week, so we've had our younger students with Westgate 6 have had the fire service in, and they've done some great work around road and water safety. A really important part of keeping children safe, raising awareness, but also allowing them to develop those Westgate 6 skills, which is about leadership, teamwork, communication. So a fantastic opportunity for our students. We've also been really ambitious for our young people. We've had a number of students from across year groups who've been out to Oxford University to raise aspirations, and they were wonderful ambassadors. So hopefully those students came on and talked to you about that and the impact that had on for those group of students who were fantastic role models. We've had some really important assemblies in here this week. Assemblies are really an important part of how we communicate really important messages linked to our values or things that are happening in the world in which we live, or key activities. And this week our theme has been about Ramadan. And which have been held in this stage. What's really lovely is I had a wonderful Year 7 student actually who emailed me a little briefing document and actually asked me to not only from the assemblies but to share this in my video message. And I thought, what a wonderful, proactive, ambitious young person who really wanted to make a difference to the school community. So just a little bit, it might be really nice for you at home to just ask questions around, you know, your assembly this week. Tell me a little bit about Ramadan, what that means. Obviously it lasts for 30 days. It's a real time for reflection, contemplation, celebration for Muslims with a period of fasting. It's a really holy month for prayer and fasting. But what I really loved about the briefing document that the students sent to me was there were some really nice inclusive behaviours during this time. So for example, sometimes we may to say to someone who's fasting, "Oh, that must be really difficult for you, you poor thing." But actually an inclusive way of saying that is how much admiration and respect you have for someone with a commitment to their faith to do that. So there's some lovely tips and strategies. So I'll send that communication out to you, but really ask your young people about the assemblies, your children, about Ramadan and what they've learnt about that this week, because that's all about making sure that we've got that mutual respect, the kindness for each other and the world in which we live. And students have responded really well to that, so thank you for all your support in that. We've also had a continued focus on standards, and I thank you for that. The uniform has been much better. Just to clarify, if a couple of students have got, or your children have come and said, "Oh, I've been told I've got to have my blazer on to be in the dinner queue," we are trying to really make sure that they're wearing their blazers all the time. So as they queue for their lunch or break time, we are asking to make sure their uniform's correct, and we're saying just quickly pop and get that blazer if it's not on, but we do make sure that they then can get their food. So please support us with that. It's about making sure that Westgate School takes the standards with pride, so actually that we are really the best we can be. And although some people and you know, some of the conversations are, well, why does that matter? Actually, the way in which we take pride in our dress and our standards and our learning environment, our community, is a real representation of our standards. So I do really thank you, because if we let those little things slip, then other things slip. So thank you. It may feel that we're having some challenges around that, but thank you for your support and trusting us that if we have conversations with your children, that it's with the best intentions, and also if we contact you for your support. We do really value it. Next week I will be talking to you about the change to summer uniform and what that looks like, so we can be really clear together what that looks like for the rest of the year. Thank you for all that you do. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care.